Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me today, like I said yesterday, I would like to hopefully maybe repot my ficus, the really tall one, and maybe trim it as well, or one or the other, just trim or just repot. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's what I would like to do today. Also, I don't know if you can hear or not, but it's raining right now kind of heavily, like not super heavily, but it is raining kind of a lot, which is really nice. I don't think it's snowing, but it's supposed to at some point, which would be exciting. It is dark outside, so I can't tell if it's actually like more of an icy like rain or if it's just rain. It's very difficult to tell, but it looks like just rain right now. But yeah, the main thing that I would like to do today would be either just trim the ficus or also repot it, or just one or the other because it needs to be, again, I need to get it out of the container with the drain in it, and I have one that doesn't now. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing today. But right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit. It's been about 30 minutes, 45 minutes probably since I last saw you. I think the storm's almost here. I'm starting to get a headache, so that's not good. It's not like full migraine yet, but I'm going to try and get rid of this before it gets bad. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty positive that I get pressure headaches because it's been fairly consistent for most of my life that this has happened. So yeah, this is kind of unpleasant. Hopefully this doesn't last for long and I can take care of it, but I just wanted to give you a quick update that yeah, getting a little bit of a migraine. Okay, so my headache is gone and I am very nervous, but I am going to I think I'm going to both repot and trim the ficus plant and maybe definitely try, there's no maybe about it, and propagate it a little bit just to see if it's possible. But I have no idea. But yeah, let me grab the little one, well, very tall one, and bring it over here. I have the giant tray set up and hopefully it will go easily. I don't know, I'm very nervous, but let's see. Please don't fall over. Like I said, it's about 5 feet tall. This little one is very, very big. I'm gonna be putting it in this container. It was a vinegar bottle, the same type of thing that I use for the plant food when I fill that up. I just cut the top of it off and now it's a plant container. It's about the same size as that one. Might be a little bit smaller, honestly, but that's okay because I'm gonna be trimming it. But yeah, this is my ficus tree, as you can tell. It's it's quite big and definitely time for a trim, but the main reason is because I want the container to not have the drain in the bottom because its roots keep growing through, and I keep having to trim the roots, so this way it will be not able to do that, and also I'll be able to see how much water it needs when it needs it a lot easier. Oh, I need the dirt. Alright, now I think I have everything, and I thoroughly cleaned the scissors that I'm going to be using to trim the little one because I don't want it to get sick or anything. I just clean them with rubbing alcohol and let that dry, wipe them off. Where should I trim the little one? I'm thinking right about here because that's where it starts to be a little bit more space in between the leaves. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Okay. Alright, I know the little one will feel better after I do this, but it's still scary because this is the first time I've ever trimmed the little one, but okay, let's go. There you go, little one. This plant is so huge. I'm going to trim that down a little bit too before I put it into a new container. I can propagate it probably twice actually. Okay, and now, oh, this container is a little bit bigger actually. That's nice. Perfect. That's actually kind of a perfect fit. Yay! And it wasn't too messy either. I do need to give the little one some water. I knew that. And then I'll just add a little bit of fresh soil on top. But yay, that was very easy. And also this container looks adorable. Let me get some water on the little one and put a little bit more fresh soil on top. And then I will put that one into some soil as well and trim it again. All right, sweetie. I know there's a paper towel up there, but I'm trying to keep it so that it won't make too big of a mess with the closing up its wound. But yay, the little one's in a new container, and that was easy. And now I just need to put this one into a new container and trim it a little bit more because this guy is a bit too tall. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy into some soil, and then I'm going to also put this guy in some soil because I have to. I'm just that way with plants. I have to try because they work so hard on growing their leaves that, you know, I feel bad when I just kind of cut them off when they're healthy. I wonder if I could just put these guys in the same container, if that would be a good idea. I don't think it would be. I'll put them in separate ones. That little guy's in. I just need to get it some water. Now I need another container for that guy. Your turn, sweetheart. Let's get you into a container. You're so cute and tiny. Alright, I think that'll do it. I will obviously keep you updated on how these little ones do because I genuinely have no idea if the little ones are going to propagate or not. I hope they do, but I have no idea, and I will keep you updated on how this little one does in its new container and its new shorter size. But yeah, now hopefully 3 potential little ficus plants. This little guy is quite big. This little one is very cute and tiny, and then my original guy hopefully feels a lot better now that it's a lot shorter. But yeah, didn't make as much of a mess as I was expecting it to. I was able to keep everything in this tray, which I love, by the way. It is so easy to clean up. So yeah, this was very, very nice. But I'm gonna go put these guys back into the window. This little one is gonna go back home, and these guys I am either going to put underneath one of the grow lights that are like, so that way they get proper amount of sun or light, or I might put it in the window. I don't know yet, but I will decide and I will show you where I put them. Yeah, the little ones are in their new containers and all nice and trimmed. That was very scary for me, but I'm glad that I did it because I think they're gonna be much happier. I got everybody cleaned up, and I put the 2 little guys over here by the tomato plants light because this light is just a lot better than the window currently, because not much daylight, with it being, you know, almost the shortest day of the year, like the least amount of sunlight day of the year. So I put them over here, and hopefully they will like it. Also, Broken Branch is not doing very well currently, so kind of concerned about that, but I did want to say that, yeah, Broken Branch might be getting towards the end of the little one's life. This tomato plant, though, is super healthy, but the 2 little ficus maybe propagations are over here. We're gonna see, and then the other little guy is back over here in the window, so I hope the little one does well. It's very, very short now, so it's gonna take some getting used to, honestly, because it looks very strange to me, but yeah, hopefully the little one does well over here. But this is where the little one is. It's just back over in its normal home. It is finally time for the second Advent calendar day. That was easy, yay. All right, let's see what we got. I'm not looking in the bag because I don't want to know yet. It's a box. Oh, it's a little train. It's so cute. Can you see? It even has little windows. I don't know if you can see, but it's like hollow, so you can actually like see through the train, or trolley maybe. I don't know, but it's adorable, and I need to put it on the tree, so come on. This little guy is the one that I got yesterday. I'm deciding if I want to put them all like on the same panel for the first week. I think I should probably do that because I know me. Where should I put it? Should I just put it below him? Let's see. Oopsie. Oh no. Some of the horses fell over. Looks like only 2. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if it'll fit right here. It does perfectly. Okay, the little train is underneath the little guy that I got yesterday. So those are my 2 advents so far. This tree is seriously so adorable. Also, I need to pick up a couple of these horses that just fell over. There we go. Those guys are easy. And then this little guy back here does not stand up on its own, so it has to go against the wall, so it's not surprising that that one fell over. And also, I don't know what is happening here. I keep trying to retape it down, but it just will not stay against the wall. So I think I need another piece of tape. So let me fix the lights real quick, and then I will get started knitting. So just give me a quick second. The little train or trolley or whatever it is so cute over there. I really like how this advent calendar is just like I said, it's a tiny tree that I get to decorate leading up to Christmas. It's just really fun because, again, I can't decorate Lloyd, which is a real tree. He is a Norfolk pine, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I've been saying that he is this whole time. So I think that's what he is. But he's a real tree, and he's very, very sensitive. He does not like being decorated, and he kind of gets very stressed out very easily. So I can only decorate him on Christmas Eve. So the fact that I get to like decorate an actual Christmas tree this year is like leading up to Christmas is just, it's really fun. I'm really enjoying this advent calendar. And the blanket today is still using the green yarn, amazingly enough, even though it was a little bit snowy this morning. Nothing stuck. It was mostly just ice rain, kind of. It was still really pretty, and it was raining pretty much all day, which was really nice too. But it would have been better, of course, if it was snowing. I'm kind of upset by that. But again, it did snow a little bit. It just, because it was also rain, the rain melted it very quickly. So unfortunately, no snow that actually stuck yet, but I think it should have another chance of snow here within the week, at least a couple more chances of snow, honestly, within the week, which is really exciting. The fact that we're getting this many snow like days already, or chances of snow days already this year, means that maybe hopefully it's going to be a really snowy winter. I'm definitely really hoping for that because, as you know, I love the snow. I don't like the cold, but I love the snow. It's very annoying, but it is what it is. And as for my ficus tree, the main one that I repotted and trimmed today, the little one is doing very well, and its cut is sealed. It definitely did that very well, so it should be fine. It kind of has like a scab on it, like, you know, when you get wounded. It's kind of like that. So yeah, the little one healed itself, or is healing itself, and it's protecting itself, which is really, really good. I'm so happy to see that. I'm very nervous about the little one. I get nervous whenever I trim any plant, but that one, because it's so healthy and I've never cut it before. So I'm hoping that it'll be okay. But I did trim, I have another ficus. It's a ruby ficus, I believe is what it's called. I have no idea what type of ficus tree this one is, but I believe the other one is a ruby ficus, and I trimmed that one, and it is doing much better since I trimmed it. This was way back in the beginning of the year, and it finally started growing actually after I trimmed it. So because of that, it gave me confidence that it should be okay, because they're technically the same family of, you know, plant. So really nervous, but I think it's gonna be okay, which is, you know, the most important part. And I have absolutely no idea if those little cuttings are going to propagate. I don't even know if it's possible. I probably should look these things up on what to do before I try, but I don't, so we're gonna find out. I also don't know if I added too much water or not enough water. Again, we'll find out, but I am at least trying, and so far they're doing okay, it seems. Again, it's only been a few hours, but still, the fact that it's been a few hours and they're still like standing up strong it's a good sign. And I am excited if they do start to grow roots, because then I will have 2 more ficus trees. And do I need 2 more ficus trees? No, but it's exciting because I really like them. I'm nervous and I don't know if they're gonna actually grow roots or anything, but it's worth trying. And I also don't know like if even the roots will start growing within this week or month, or if it'll take like 6 months. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just, you know, seeing what happens, because I feel bad throwing away plants when they put so much time and energy and effort into growing such beautiful branches and stems and leaves and everything. I just feel bad when I just come along and, you know, take it away from them. Even though it is, you know, helpful to the plant to trim them, it's extremely important. I still want to be able to do something with those leaves that I trim off, because I feel bad about it. I know it's silly of me to feel bad about, but I do. I just don't like after I trim them to just, you know, throw it away when they put so much hard work into it. Again, I know it's silly, but it's just how I am. But besides taking care of my ficus tree, honestly, today was kind of calm, which was nice. And I have no idea. I have tried to fix the fairy lights back there that were off of the wall. I have no idea why they keep coming untaped. I have put them back like ever since I put them up the other day. They come untaped like 2 or 3 times a day, and I have added extra pieces of tape. I've placed the tape in other places. I have no idea why it's not sticking right there. I'm glad that the rest of it is, because like it would be annoying if all of it wasn't. So if it's just that one spot, it's okay. It's just very confusing. So hopefully this time it will be better, because I have so much tape. I mean, it's not a lot, but you know, it's more than I originally started with. So the fact that I have more back there, it should stick this time, I hope, because like, yeah, I don't understand why that's not staying. It's very annoying. But again, if that's the only thing that's not this year, I am very happy with that. But I am suddenly at the end of the first row, so I am gonna continue on knitting this one and then knit the other one, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Just give me a couple seconds. I am all done knitting the blanket for today, and this is what it looks like up close. I had a moment while I was knitting where I kind of got a little bit concerned, because I thought maybe I was knitting with the blue yarn and not the green one, just because the colors are so similar, but thankfully it is the green one. But that was not a fun moment. But let me back up so that way I can show you what the blanket looks like for the entire year and get it up on my shoulders. That's good enough, right? I think you can see all of it, most of it anyway. But this is what all of it looks like for the entire year so far. We have less than a month to go. Yeah, I still can't believe that. It is actually getting close to the day where I first started thinking that I wanted to make this, so that's amazing, honestly, that we are coming up on the first day where I thought about even making the blanket. But anyway, that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being here while I repotted the ficus. You being here really helped with that, because I was really nervous to do that. So thank you so much for being here as I did. That was very helpful. And as for tomorrow, it is Wednesday, so that means it is plant care day. But also, while I was taking care of the ficus, I did take care of a few of the plants, like the petunias and the zinnias over there. I need to trim them, but I did water them already. And a few of the little guys over there I watered. I need to pick up their leaves because they're super messy. But I did water quite a few of my plants already. So the main thing that I need to do for plant care tomorrow is clean the water in the tomatoes garden and try and figure out what's going on with Broken Branch. I honestly think that little tomato plant is just at the end of its life, because it is winter and it had a very productive life this year. So I think the little one is just like coming to the end of its life, unfortunately. I hope not, of course, and I will try and help it get healthier again, but it might just be the little one's end of the season. But yeah, I need to take care of just a few plants tomorrow, but mostly trim the petunias and change the water in the tomatoes garden. But besides that, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be getting up to yet, but we will figure it out tomorrow. But as for today, thank you again so much for being here, and I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later!